Leo. This is Yvonne, the Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your video for September 2023. Now we are using the Tiny Tarot, which is this tarot deck that fits inside this locket, and you could put it with your keys. And I hope you guys enjoy the images and the messages just as much as I hope I will. We have in the bottom of the deck the Page of Cups, which is going to be the overall theme for your reading. These two columns would be for you, and these two columns are going to be representing the other person. Someone who is represented by the Page of Cups is the type of person to make things happen, even if for a lot of people they are just fantasies or dreams. The Page of Cups usually talks about that, a secret admirer, someone who fantasizes about you, or maybe you fantasizing about somebody, but somebody who hasn't done anything about it. It's just all imagination and fantasy in their brain, but they haven't really gone out of their way to try to make those dreams come true. In your thoughts, you have 8 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So we could be feeling quite stuck. Now, the Swords suit is already all about the mind, and it's in the position of your thoughts. We could be thinking that we are stuck, that there is no way out in a situation. Queen of Pentacles in reverse to me is somebody who is not feeling very grounded, somebody who's not feeling very stable or is in need of grounding and getting themselves back together. The theme here is about fantasy and the mind and not making our dreams come to reality, at least just yet. We're stuck in our thoughts. We're stuck in our brains. And for some reason, this causes a lack of ground. Maybe you come to the realization of that I am stuck, I'm losing my ground, I'm losing my center. Page of Swords in reverse with the Empress in reverse. We could be feeling as if we're not feeling very confident. Now the Empress, when it's upright, usually talks to me about feeling confident. That's an energy that shouldn't be very hard for you to embody. But when it's in reverse, it's telling me that we're not feeling as good. That Page of Swords in reverse, it could be due to no communication with somebody. But what do you intend on doing? We have the 5 of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. So choosing to stand up for yourself, choosing the truth, choosing yourself over others, or choosing the right thing. That might cause others to alienate you, or this might cause other people to feel like you're just alienating yourself. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, again, a vicious cycle. So for a lot of you, this could be about an ongoing situation. Something that makes you feel stuck, like you're losing ground. You're losing your confidence in yourself, maybe even in this situation. But we are not talking. We're not communicating effectively. Maybe we're being aggressive with our conversations, or maybe we start a fight or an argument, or we're feeling like we want to start a fight over the chocolate milk, but really we're not arguing about the chocolate milk. But you are choosing yourself, you're choosing truth, and even if it bothers others, or even if this causes you to alienate yourself, or causes others to alienate you, again, it brings us back to that vicious cycle. So this could be about an ongoing situation, most likely a situation with the 10 of Pentacles, someone that you live with, that brings you lots of burden. But because of the 10 of Wands being upright and the 8 of Swords being here in your mind, at least for you, Leo, I don't see you walking away. At least in September, I don't see you walking away. But this still will cause you lots of stress, lots of anxiety. I mean, it's already something you acknowledge, something that you've already come to the realization, or maybe even the acceptance of, like, I'm going to come to a mental breakdown, or I'm going to experience burnout one of these days. With the Empress in reverse, you're losing your confidence, and either you're not communicating effectively, or you're being pretty passive aggressive and arguing about things that you're not really exactly mad about. You're really mad about something else. And but the thing is, what you do intend on doing is fighting for what's right, or what you think is right, fighting for your truth. But you know that this is going to create a vicious cycle, that this is going to be unending. But nevertheless, you come off as successful. On the exterior, you come off as optimistic and almost unfazed with the situation at hand. Someone here feels bored and dissatisfied. They're fearful, they're scared, but they're bored. As far as their thoughts, they have Four of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So what is running through their thoughts? Well, they want to break up. For those of you who possibly are in a marriage or in a relationship with this person, again, like I said, breakup, separation, divorce. And especially with those two cards together, that can definitely be more of like an indefinite thing, not like, oh, I'm looking for a hall pass or I'm looking for a break kind of deal. Usually these two cards together, the Lovers in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse, talk about specifically divorce and separating for good. But the thing is, emotionally, they got Six of Cups with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is what their mind is telling them. Maybe this is just them predicting the future, or maybe this is what their mind is telling them that is the best scenario, best outcome in the situation. But as far as emotionally with that Six of Cups, I don't think that's what this person wants. I think this person wants you, especially if you guys are a young love, especially if you guys are young, were young lovers and you guys have been together since you guys were like teenagers or maybe in your early 20s, or just in general, you feel like you have this history with this individual that I feel like the nostalgia and all these past memories make them want to still stay, even though their mind could be telling them, well, this is what's most likely going to happen, or maybe this is the best case scenario, separation and possibly splitting the house, because I am seeing some of you guys do live in this house. There is money invested here. If you guys live in an apartment or rent a house or whatever, you guys have certain assets or property together. This could be splitting your assets because we did build a foundation with this person, now we got to split things up and break up, separation, divorce. They don't want that though. Six of Cups tells me that they think a lot about the memories and they hold on to those very dearly because this is in the position of their heart. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, they probably want to talk about that. They probably want to communicate something about that regarding the nostalgia or the history that you guys have had together. The thing is that their intentions is Queen of Wands reversed with also the High Priestess in reverse. Again, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who tends to cling more onto the logical side rather than wanting to listen to their heart, because it seems like they're not very good at following their own intuition. As far as what they intend on doing, they don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know if separation is even the right thing to do. That's just what their brain is telling them to do because of your history, because of what things have been happening. And of course, that's going to be different for everyone. This is a general reading. The point is that you're dealing with someone who doesn't know, who can't even follow their own guidance. But they're still going to work towards letting go of that relationship that you have with this person. Think of the Queen of Wands almost like the Devil card when it represents relationships. When the Devil is upright, it represents obsessions and possessiveness and jealousy, envy, nymphomaniacs, you name it. But when it's in reverse, it talks about maybe that spark, that passion that we felt for our partners is dying. And when it comes to representing someone's intentions, maybe they still intend on wanting to let something go, something that they perceive as unpure. The difference between the two people in the Lovers versus the two people that we see in the Devil is that when love is good, it comes from a pure place. But when love is not, as how this person is perceiving, they could be thinking that you guys are just really holding on to each other for all the wrong reasons. So they're going to be working towards letting that go, even though they're not so entirely sure if that is the right thing to do. I still think that you guys will be together in September still, but it's still going to be quite a burden. And as far as their exterior, like I said, lots of fear, feeling like they need to walk on eggshells, but at the same time very dissatisfied and bored. It seems like you are feeling stuck and you feel like you're losing your ground and your center when it comes to this relationship. You feel like you're losing your confidence, and either you are not communicating enough or communicating effectively, or you're being passive aggressive and fighting over things that you're really not upset about. You're really pissed off about something else. Or at least that's how you're feeling. Trying to cause chaos, trying to cause a fight. Or maybe you feel that's how this other person is. Causing a fight, causing chaos when there is no chaos, and you're probably thinking that they're doing this because they want attention, or because they're not happy, or they're not feeling confident. I also got this feeling too that if you're dealing with someone that is questioning your loyalty, you could be thinking that this person is just trying to cause a fight because they are struggling with their self-esteem. You're intending on standing up for what is right, even if it alienates you or alienates other people. Seems like on the exterior, you're going to still come off as very headstrong and like nothing phases you, whereas this person is going to be coming off on the exterior as bored, dissatisfied, and also feels like they're walking on eggshells. Their thoughts regarding this relationship with the Four of Wands and the Lovers in reverse, they perceive this relationship that it is going to end. They don't want it to because the Six of Cups is here. You have history with this person. It seems like they have lots of wonderful memories with you, and they still think about them, and it seems like they want to talk about that regarding those memories and all of that nostalgia. They don't know what to do. They don't even know if this is the right thing to do. All they know is that they want to let go of this connection that they perceive as unhealthy. They feel like you guys are just holding on to each other for all the wrong reasons with that Queen of Wands in reverse. And they feel like they need to do something about that, even though they don't know entirely if that is the right thing to do or not. Go to my website, mermaidoracle.com. I will see you guys later.